3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Mijke from Austria, Europe, and I'm on my mission to smash stereotypes.
And I'm Banks Helfrich from Florida, United States, and I'm here to attempt to answer your questions. Woo, the music plays through.
Hello, Mijke. Hello, Austria. Hello, Nika, wherever Nika is. Hey, this is, I've got a new background, of course. This is our 50th episode, which makes it a year, right?
Yes, a whole year of conversations and some love in the air.
Well, at least we're trying. And I have a little beverage. I wanted to toast with you. 50 years, congratulations. Cool. Can you click it? Click. Okay. It tastes good. 50 episodes. Wow. And what have we learned? What has come about? I mean, what do you think? What do you think is, where has this podcast gone? Where's this this interchange between you and me? Where's it gone?
Well, I think it went into some really good friendship. The first thing I see is friendship and also tons of fun we have when we are not on not on air. And yes, I think we discussed a lot of difficult topics. And in the first season, if you remember, when we started, we didn't know each other very well, and we had some hard issues to go through. Well, I think we forgot that already a little bit. I mean, there were things where I was so offended that I had a hard time to control my face.
You did, Mijke.
You developed such a patient attitude. In the beginning, you were a lot more like, that is jumpy and this and that and not so focused, not such a good listener as you are now.
Well, thank you. You know what I noticed that happened between you and me is that we did become friends, and it was something that you said in one of the episodes that really clicked with me, and that was, Banks, why don't you try being friends with the women first before you try to date them? And when you said that to me, it clicked, and in my head, I was like, that is so true. Since then, I have so many female friends who are my friends, and they're not, I don't date them. If you want to call it a date, we go and we hang out and we eat, we drink, I visit them, we laugh. So the friendship is there, and that's what I decided to try instead of trying to, I want to date this person. I want to, get intimate with them, which was good. And I give you a lot of credit for that because you were the impetus of it. I am not worthy. You definitely guided me in that regard. I'm so glad that you said that I was jumpy and not as good of a listener, because I was. I mean, when you and I first started this, I thought there was a romantic inclination. I thought romantically, I'm going to come at you that way, which I've done in the past. I mean, that's the cycle that I do, that I've done. Now it's not so much. It's more, let's be friends and see where that then goes. And I'm glad you were offended, because I might have challenged you and offended you. And by you being offended and letting me know how that feels, I then had to turn around and go, okay, wait a minute, maybe that I'm offending other women also. So back to you. All right.
Yeah, I'm still on my mission. My mission, to smash, or what, we didn't find a better word in this year. To talk and think about those stereotypes in our society, especially the gender uh, issues that I think kill love. The real meaning of love and the real meaning of friendship and relationship is restricted by some thinking patterns and behavior, social behavior that's learned, but that's for nothing, because if you look at the divorce rate, you can see that all these rules don't do for good. So I'm also fighting for some special ways of liberation. And it's not those typical women's liberation. That's a stereotype too for me. So what I want people to learn slowly, or to like if you go to a very nice ocean where it is just, there's a beach and the sand and it's playful, and it is slowly that you go into the water, and at one point you swim free there, out there, the waves are bigger and you can handle that. And for me this is like always metaphorical for opening your mind or opening your heart, especially in our show where it is dating, love, and especially in our age. There, I think many people are so blind they ruin their life because of their used paths or their learned paths of social behavior, what a man and a woman should do when they meet or when they want to come together, or however. And I'm so happy that I found you, especially you, who is willing to discuss this and also gives me some different angles. So the male side, the different cultural differences, the how a man approaches the process of getting older, being single, or something, or being in some short time relationships, or don't want to be in a relationship at the moment. All these aspects we had in this year, and for all our new people who just came on board for the last episodes, maybe it's fun to watch one of the retro, one of the first, where we had this couple discussions in the first season, and I was always like, no, and Max was says, but and I was no. And I think Kathy had the best words. Do you remember what Kathy said one day? You told me that she said.
Oh, I forgot what I said. Maybe she said, Banks, you're trying too hard, or you're pushing it, or I don't remember the exact words. I do want to. I want to explore something, and you were just talking about all the things that you've learned about a man, or from a male perspective, and that's my perspective in this regard. And it's just mine. However, I don't want to diminish that it's mine. What I want to say is that it is mine. It's not all men's perspective. You get a man's perspective, which is my perspective. Well, now that's something you learn. What did you learn about yourself in this whole past season?
That patience pays back.
Yeah, it does. What did you learn about dating? I mean, like what is it, last 6 months? Maybe it was about 5 or 6 months that we've been doing this. How has that changed your dating behavior in Austria?
So once again, after 1 year, I still don't date.
Yeah, but Mijke, I always think that you don't date because you decide not to date, or your standards are so far up here.
No, what I learned is before it was more like there is nothing that attracts me, and now I know it's a lot more. It is really for me the classic, really that the rituals of dating, they don't fit for me. So I don't miss anything. I think if I would have the opportunity for really this really boring normal way of coming together, I'm not interested in that. For me, it has to be some kind of really a plus in my life. It is not. It is not for being together with somebody. It has to bring a lot of good vibrations, a lot of liberation. Um, what I think what I'm looking for is we have a German word. I don't know the English word. It is Gefährte. It is companion. I think something like companion. I don't have to translate correct, but for us in our language, a companion or a Gefährte can be a partner and his partner and best friend in one person, and also maybe the significant other is a good English description for it. But Gefährte is a very old school world. It is like lyrics from old books. Yeah, it is like a dog can be your Gefährte or a wolf. I read a lot of wolf books when I was a kid. I don't know. I always get wolf books and books books about lonely girls who rode through the West, and all the other people died, and yeah. I had a favorite book when I was a kid. It was braided hair. I don't know how it is called when it is braided.
Yeah, braided. Was it Heidi? Heidi?
Yeah, but not it. I don't have a book about Heidi. I had a book about a girl a daughter from a cowboy. Her mother was killed, and her father bought some cattle, and the only way to survive was bringing the cattle to the West, and then all the other cowboys were killed too, and her father was killed too, and then she hided her hair, she braided it and hided it under the cowboy hat. Then she looked like a young boy and brought the whole cattle alone to the sales point in the West somewhere, and all this adventure it was the story of the book, and this was my favorite book. So I mean, I had no other chance to get to be a little bit weird.
I was going to say it starts out a pretty dismal book. However, at the end, she does get better. I mean, hopefully, it doesn't. It's not terrible. All the entire book is not all terrible. At the end, it's a happy ending. Now, you related to that story because why?
I always had these stories where young girls were alone, the lonesome heroines. So they were aged between 9 and I don't know 14. So the books for girls. I also had one of them. Red. She was called Red Sora. She was a Yugoslavian girl or a Croatian girl who occupied an old castle, not like castle, older than a castle, a ruin.
Ruins.
Yep, and she lived there with her gang. So, so I mean, this was all those books I still live, and yeah, when I found them during the pandemic, I cleaned up my guest room where all the children books are and all these old childhood memories and stuff. And on the racks, I found those books, and I thought, okay, it's clear now. I mean, I didn't look at them for 40 years, something like that. And then every story, I thought, okay, that's the reason. Okay. So when I follow these stories in those books, I know exactly how my significant other is or should be or will be if he fits. And anything else is, well, just friendship.
Yeah. All right. So going forward from now, we're going to go forward. So what does season 2 look like? What are we going to explore? What do you want to explore?
We will go outside, and I think the best topic for the next, I tried that we can have some summer series outside in my beautiful garden, and I think we should talk about love and the best of love and the best love topics, because we were so serious in our last question and answer.
Were we serious? Go ahead. Were we serious?
Were we?
Go.
We need to do it as soon as possible. But I think the pandemic restrictions come back again, so we have another year, maybe. But we will go outside, and we will do the top 10, the best love topics, just for having some light summer entertainment.
All right. So how about this, Mijke? In the next season, in season 2, do we meet each other again face to face, live? Oh, that would be season 3. Oh, all right. Wow. That's right. Questions of season 2. I'm off. I'm only off a season. So season 3, will there be a chance for us to meet physically face to face?
I mean, I think it's easier for you to come to Europe. Yes, because I think I'm not allowed to enter your country. They talked about something, but I thought maybe I could come in autumn, but they didn't give us a date. They said, okay, they will with some health checks, they will make it possible for us to travel. But I don't know if this would be before Christmas.
All right. So we are up in the air whether or not we're going to be seeing each other physically in the same place in time. Mijke, we are out of time, and I just wanted to show you something. You ready? Since it's our 50th episode, happy birthday. Woo, look at that. And then we got that one.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
This is so sweet. And I mean, we started with dating in our 50s. We forgot already our age. Meanwhile, I think. And it's our 50th episode, and we have the big 5 again. And
yes.
Yeah.
So
so lovely.
I know. Someone put that aside. Happy birthday, happy 50th, Austria, Mijke, Nika, your couch. And the next time I see you, you're going to be outside in your backyard.
I hope so. Yes, I hope so.
Are we going to be in the back? I hope so. I want to see your backyard. I want to see where your, I was going to say elephants, horses live, where your horses live.
We don't record in the barn. Let's start. Let's start in the garden or at the terrace.
All right, that works. All right, Mijke. All right, Nika. Bye, Austria. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Be unstoppable. Booste deine Energie und deine Gesundheit mit Fierce. That's more than energy. www.mijkesmindtonicswaboen.com